Right, hello, welcome back to the Brick City. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Now, before I get into kind of talking about what I want to talk about today, I just want to apologise. I know I haven't been doing daily videos like I have been doing, like I had been doing, sorry. And I'm not too sure if I am going to be going back to doing daily videos all the time, just because, for me, kind of trying to juggle uni, especially this year where it's very full on, and make videos and do other stuff as well, like it's just not going to feasibly happen for me. And I kind of got to the point where I was kind of trying to schedule my day around making videos and stuff like that, and I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be the case where I can come on here, like, have a bit of fun, build Lego with you guys, and just enjoy that kind of aspect, rather than put it to a point where it is very regimented and I have to do it on a daily basis, and then anything else that happens in my day, it just happens. Eventually I would like it to be kind of to a point where I could call this my job. Unfortunately at the moment I can't, and I'm nowhere near that mark at the moment. But if you do want to see kind of daily videos and stuff like that, then subscribing, following this channel really will help me get to that point. And then I can be with you on a daily basis. We can create videos, we can do Lego every single day, and that for me would just be amazing, and I would absolutely love that to bits. But like I say, it's just how it is, and I'm going to try and get back into making more and more videos. I just don't want it to be a very regimented thing, and I don't want it to be kind of that I have to do it this time, I have to do it that time. I want it to just fit into my time freely. So I hope you guys can understand that, and we are going to go forwards and make some videos. I know I've had about 2-3 weeks off now from making videos, but we are getting very close to hitting 1,000 followers, which will be very cool. To actually say that we've hit 1,000 followers, and I think we are going to change the sign that's in the city for from the Instagram one, and we're going to change it into a YouTube one. So I think I'll do that in a future video. But yeah, let's get into today's video. The inspiration for today's video is a comment by Super Zachman99, so thank you. Thank you, Zach. And the question was, what is the Lego City actually sat on? And I've had this question quite a few times of, what is this table? Where is it from? How can I get this? Stuff, kind of all along the general lines, and there seems to be a lot of interest around the kind of table that the Lego City is sat on. And now, it's not actually a table that you can buy from any shop, but the parts are bought from various different shops, and it is a custom built table. It's one that I really enjoyed making. I made it with my uncle, and he helped me so much with it. We painted it to fit the same color as the shelving units that we have underneath, and in general it didn't cost me too much to build. I think I had the shelving units already, which I believe were £90 each from Ikea, and not the Billy bookcases, I will show you the little pigeonhole ones down here. And we bought a table from B&Q to go on top, painted it and screwed it together, but it all goes really nicely. But I'll show you the kind of underworks and everything else with the table. Now, here it is. This is the table that kind of seems to pique everyone's interest, and it does look really cool. I really like it. It does just sit in my bedroom, kind of tucked away out the way. It's not too well, it is quite big, but it's not like the worst the worst size ever. And I do have plans to expand it over to this section as well when the Lego City starts to grow. Obviously, I have started building onto these shelves here, which I'm not too sure how I feel about it yet, because it is on a different level. Like, in the Lego City, the way we do things is we do it on Mills plates. But however here, yes, it's on a Mills plate, but it is still the same level as the rest of it. And I know the Christmas tree is still there. I'm going to get rid of it, I promise. I think I'll do that in an upcoming video. But yeah, it is just kind of a different level, this section. So I do plan to build another table to go on here, but obviously that's a future project for me. Now, what we did was we bought some big pieces of timber from B&Q, which these are these bits that sit on top, and the bits that sit underneath here are just Ikea shelving units, which you can pick up from any Ikea or you can have delivered to you. One of them, it just kind of goes all the way back there. And then I've got the other one sat here, which I do plan to move it to here. and then build another table on top. I know you're saying it's probably not going to fit in, but there is a lot of room on that side for it to push further back. Now, it's not just sat on top of these. We do actually have, actually, I'll have to move some of the boxes, but we do have some beams underneath holding it up. There we are. I was going to say, I'm not too sure how well it can be seen, but the torch did luckily come on. And this isn't always this much of a mess, I promise. I've just had to move the boxes over so you can see the beams here. There's a beam at the back, and there is also one on that back side as well. And this, as you can probably see, is my Lego box, kind of empty box storage unit under here. And yeah, we just screwed in the... these were spare bits of wood we actually had, but you can pick up bits of timber like this from any Ikea, any B&Q. And we also added little bits on here to screw it in to the middle there. And the reason we did that is because it's not actually one massive plate. You can see here that there is a cut down the middle. So the way we've done it is we've screwed it in on one side, and then on the other side it is also screwed in, but just to those wooden beams. So if we want to kind of get under the Lego City, all we have to do is take the buildings off and then unscrew the screws in them, and then that side will lift off, and then we can take that side off as well. So it is like an easy way to get in and store boxes under there. And I do actually have to put a few boxes under there, but you know, I keep putting that off. And I do actually quite like these boxes in the background of the videos, actually. The other thing we did was we also screwed it down here as well, and we painted the hinge that we used black as well, so you can't really see it. I'm not a big fan of how this looks, but the reason we did it was just because of like how big the board is. There is a bit of warpage in it. Now over time this has gone down, and it is still setting, and when we get a bit of weight on this side as well, it is going to set down a bit more. Like you'll be able to see over here, it has kind of settled down a lot more than it has on this side as well. But you know, hopefully it will settle down a bit more. But just for a bit of context, the kind of shelving units underneath, they are Kallax units from Ikea, and they're the 1x4 ones. You can pick them up for £40. I don't know why I had it in my head that it was £80, £70, whatever I said earlier. It's £40 for each of them. So, you know, you could easily get 2 of them and then put a board on top. And the board that we picked up was a kind of smooth board from Ikea, which again was £10 to £20. And the black paint we already had, as well as the supports and everything as well. So in total, you could probably make one of these tables for your Lego City for £100, and even less if you just wanted to use kind of one of the Kallax boxes. Or even if you don't want to use the Kallax boxes, you could just get a wooden beam and a few bits of board, and you could make one for easily £40. But I just wanted the units underneath just so I could put storage under it, and as you will have seen, we do use quite a lot of it for storing Lego in, and underneath is quite a lot of storage for the Lego boxes and kind of other bits that I just want to store away as well. So it is really handy to have that extra storage underneath. But again, that's all up to kind of you as an individual, whether you want to do that as well. I really like having the table. I used to have it on this desk that I use that I'm sat at here. I used to have the Lego City on there. It's kind of grown to the point now where it doesn't fit on the desk, and it nowhere near would fit on the desk. I don't think I'd ever go back to building on my desk, but when I think I had two buildings on it, and that was the police station and the bookshop, as well as a few roads and a tiny little park. And now obviously we've grown to kind of 4 or 5 buildings. We've got the Avengers Tower, which I wish it'd fit in, but height-wise it doesn't. And we've also got a kind of 6x park, and it's looking amazing now. I do have plans to expand it in the future, but I don't think that's going to happen in this room. I'm not too sure where the future kind of looks for us at the moment, kind of moving forward to the Lego City, hopefully. When I move into somewhere else, then, you know, we might end up getting a room for that, for the Lego as well. But that all depends on kind of where we're going with where we go with YouTube, and it also depends on the missus if we are allowed to have a Lego room as well. So, you know, everyone just comment down below, tell her to let us have a Lego room. We will just see, and I'm not too sure where we're going to go with it, but, you know, the future is the future. Some wise words from me. I'm going to end it here because I'm just rambling on now. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining me. I do promise I'm going to get back into making some more videos because I really enjoy jumping on here talking to you. I love seeing your comments. It really makes my day. I am going to go back into kind of building some Lego tomorrow, hopefully. I am at uni throughout the day, so fingers crossed I'll have a bit of time to do that. And then we'll get on to talking about some of the new stuff coming, and some of the older bits that I kind of missed for January and February, because yeah, I missed all of that, and I did see it come out, but I missed it. So thank you very much for coming by. If you have enjoyed, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.